On Monday evening, Donald Trump held what was supposed to be a town hall event in the city of Oaks, Pennsylvania. But considering the fact that he only took 4 questions from the crowd, you can't really call that a town hall event. And I would like to tell you that instead it just turned into your typical Trump rally, but even that didn't actually happen. Instead, I think a more appropriate title for the evening would have been Donald Trump's Dance-a-thon, because for more than 40 minutes at this event in Pennsylvania on Monday night, Donald Trump just played music and awkwardly moved his body in a way that you can't even call dancing on stage for 40 straight minutes. And this is a state, Pennsylvania, that is a must-win state for either candidate, right? If Harris wants to win, she's got to have Pennsylvania. She did an event Monday evening that was normal, right? She gave a speech. She showed clips of Trump promising to use the military to go after his political enemies. She really hit him hard. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's on the other side of the state doing this thing for 40 minutes. And it's a tight race in Pennsylvania for some reason. And Donald Trump couldn't even muster the energy to speak. Just wanted a whole big dance-a-thon. So here's how it started. First, Donald Trump, he's talking up on stage, and then somebody in the audience calls out for a medic because a member of the audience had fainted. So as the medics are attending to this person, Donald Trump and his co-host, I guess you would call her, Kristi Noem, just standing awkwardly on stage. So they call for music. So Ave Maria starts playing over the loudspeakers as the medics tend to this individual. They get that person taken care of. Donald Trump starts talking again. Next thing you know, medic, medic. So another person fainted. So they go back. They're just standing on stage awkwardly, waiting for the doctor to take care of the person. They play Ave Maria again, right? We're not even going to change up the tunes. We're just going to play Ave Maria. But then after that person gets situated, Donald Trump took a couple questions from the crowd. As I mentioned, 4 total questions in what was supposed to be nonstop Q&As. But then he told the crowd, let's not do any more talking. Let's just listen to music. I wish, he's exact quote, let's not do any more questions. Let's just listen to music. Who the hell wants to hear questions, right? So they start with the music. And Donald Trump is doing his little thing, his little dance that he does. And at one point, he even told people, no one is going home. You are now stuck in this purgatory of a Donald Trump dance party. But then, after listening to music for a little bit, Donald Trump was like, okay, all right, we're going to get back to it. Because Kristi Noem was trying to pull him back into taking more questions, and it didn't go well. Here is that clip.
Open, that feels good.
It does.
I feel it right now. I don't know who's out there trying to get in, but you know what I feel? Doesn't that feel nice?
Yes.
And you don't even have, there's nothing like outdoors. You don't even have the cost of an air conditioner if they have them in this beautiful factory. Anyway, go ahead, please.
Yep. Well, sir, do you want to play your song and then greet a few people, or do you want to? Well, you had said you wanted to close with a specific song.
Okay,
or we
let's
could
do
take
a couple of
two more
mine.
fast questions.
So, Justin, how about a couple of really beauties, and we'll sit down, relax. Let me just give you the bottom line, though. We win Pennsylvania. We win this great Commonwealth. We are going to win the whole ball game. It's such an important place. And we relate. And we are up in the polls fairly nicely. But it's really important. And we're going to turn this country around. It's the greatest movement in the history of our country, MAGA, Make America Great Again. When Biden would go on, he used to go on, say, we will stop MAGA. We will stop, remember with the purple background, the pink and purple. He looked like the devil, right? But she's worse than him, remember it. But they would say, we're going to stop MAGA. They go, MAGA means Make America Great
again.
I mean, what are you going to stop? Yes. And we are indeed going to make America great again. America has never, we're a declining nation right now. We're a nation in decline. And we're not going to be in decline for long, let me tell you. Every country respected us 4 years ago. We were energy independent. We had everything. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. We're going to bring it back bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Go and vote. Let me hear that music, please.
Everyone, let's thank President Trump.
Nice and loud.
God bless you. Let's send President Trump back to the White House.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
So yeah, Kristi Noem's like, hey, we're going to do a question. You want us to play your song? What do you want? It's like you're dealing with a giant toddler, right? Do you want us to play your song? Do you want us to play Elsa for you? Like, we can do that. If that'll make you happy, we'll play your song and you can do your little dance and everybody will be happy, right? So Kristi Noem was not there as the moderator for the Q&A. She was there as the babysitter. And she quickly lost control of the entire situation. And what's funny is, like, that is just one of many clips of Donald Trump. At some point, like, he's kind of just standing awkwardly off to the side as more and more music plays. And just to give you a hint of, here's all the songs they played, just nonstop. They played Andrea Bocelli's Time to Say Goodbye, James Brown's It's a Man's World, Village People's YMCA, Rufus Wainwright's Hallelujah, Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You, Elvis Presley's An American Trilogy, Oliver Anthony's Rich Men North of Richmond, Guns N' Roses' November Rain, and a song from Cats, the musical. Now, November Rain, I mean, right there, you're talking, what is that, like an 8-9 minute song? That is a long one for a captive audience that, again, Trump told him, like, nobody's going home. You're not leaving the dance party early, folks. We're just getting started. He's insane. He went insane in a state that he desperately needs to win, to the point where even the Washington Post on Tuesday morning called him out. The Washington Post talked about how bizarre this was. They said it brings into question his cognitive abilities, which is true. So this event was so weird that even the media could not ignore it. But it's not just traditional media. Even conservative media was left scratching their heads at this truly bizarre occurrence. Fox News national correspondent, Brian Lanus, said this on Twitter about the event, and he was there. Well, this is a very strange Trump town hall in Pennsylvania. It turned on a dime after 2 Trump supporters passed out, fainted, needed medical attention in back-to-back episodes that paused the Q&A format for a while. The Q&A portion never restarted after 4 questions, mostly on the economy. Trump talked for a little and decided instead to play his favorite music to the crowd. He's standing on stage, we've listened to opera songs Ave Maria, Conte Paratiro, and now we're listening and watching James Brown and Pavarotti on video singing This Is a Man's World. Trump urges people to vote and then plays the YMCA. This is the best he's got, folks. This is where we're at. This is what Donald Trump is now doing. He can't speak. He can't talk about the issues. He can't handle a Q&A. So he has to sit there bopping along to music because that's all the stamina he has. If any other candidate anywhere had ever done anything like this, it absolutely would be a campaign killer. But for Donald Trump, even with all the coverage it got, even with everybody, including Fox News, talking about how weird it is, it's just another day in the weird world of Trump, and it'll probably be forgotten by the end of the week. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.